Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be reading from an Archie comic and light this amazing candle. I love the tapping sounds of candles. It's my favorite, one of my top favorite sounds. The flavor is pumpkin pecan waffle. Pumpkin pecan waffle is a freaking mouthful. And as you can see on the top, I don't know, the sides have burnt the glass. I'm going to try lighting it here. I'm having some trouble. Oh, there we go. That crackling of the wick is my favorite. I want to get some wood wick candles for the future in some videos and have some nice crackly sounds in the background. It's super shiny and it's in this nice plastic protective case that it came with. Fun fact, Archie comics were one of my favorite things to read as a kid. Every time we went to the grocery store, I would ask my mom, like at the checkout, I would ask her to please, I would beg to get an Archie magazine. Is why I loved going to the grocery store with my mom. So I think I'm gonna move the candle on the right hand side just so that I can have more space to open the book. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll leave it right there. Alright, let's get started. It's Archie. Look at all the fun colors. Today's bathing suits are absolutely shocking. Archie. Man, look what Miss Grundy is wearing. And gasp, look at the one Miss Hagel. This comic is so funny. I love it so much. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure it all fits in the camera angle for you. I don't believe it. This is disgraceful. I'll put a stop to it. There he is running. I'm thinking he thought that they'd be wearing something less revealing, but clearly they are not. Gasp. We can't drive on the beach. It's too crowded. Bam. Archie. Vroom. No problem, Jug. Arch. Gasp. What are you doing? These oversized tires make big us ambitious. Who needs the beach? I'll just drive through the surf till I spot Veronica. Okay then, I'll do some trolling. I didn't know you liked to fish, Jug. I don't. I like to eat it. Jug, why do you always think of food? Well, why do you always think of girls? That's a valid point. Yoo-hoo, Archie. How do you like my new swimsuit? And why do the girls always think of clothes? I don't have such hang-ups. I think of me. Duh. Can't think of anything, sigh. Speaking of thinking, how could you ever think we'd simply wear skimpy bathing suits? Oh well, I just thought, gulp. How come you always think the worst? Your thoughts can get you into a pick of trouble. And that was back. Joke, I'm glad no one knows my thoughts right now. He's so angry. The Lord knows every thought. That's when I start realizing This magazine is very Christian based. How well do you know Archie and the gang? I haven't read an Archie magazine in years, so I wonder how well I can try. A, I'm going to say is Jughead. B, I'm going to say Veronica's dad, Money. C, I'm going to say this guy for the janitor. D, I'm going to say Reggie. Does that make sense? All he thinks about is himself. E, I'm going to say the principal. Question mark is obviously Moose. G, I'm unsure of. I don't know if it's her or I'm confused because now I'm thinking that she's the restaurant person. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure. So commit your life to the Lord and he will control your thoughts. Now we're on to Big Ethel. A penny for your thoughts. Oh, I was just thinking of how I'm suffering from shortages. I shivered all winter during the oil shortage, and I sweated today with the gas shortage. And now I'm suffering from boy shortage. Maybe you're looking in the wrong direction, Ethel. You are kidding. If I can't find a boy here, where can I look? They're at the beach. You can look up. Oh, come on, Betty. I believe in miracles, but... Come follow me. I'll show you what life's all about. This is obviously a Jesus book. Sit down, I'll feed you. Cool. I love picnics. But gasp. We've only got 2 Cokes and 5 sandwiches. Pass them around. 2 Cokes and 5 sandwiches for all these kids? Food is love. It's never enough until it's shared. It's amazing. I'm full. But we don't live by bread, anyone. Happy are those who hunger after goodness, because they'll find it. Happy are those who have hearts that are pure. But it's hard staying clean, my friends. Mock me out. Just hang in there. Anyone who's being abused for being good will find fantastic rewards. Okay, what is happening in this magazine? As I'm like going through it, I'm like, why is this such a Christian-based magazine? You know? It's not something I'm used to with Archie. It's no big deal to love those who you love. Anybody can do that. And don't get hung up. See the things that seem important. It's like a life lesson. Look at those girls. Look at his fancy outfit. And if God takes such good care of gulls and flowers, just think of how he's prepared to take care of you. Just trust him. You'll see. Okay, now we're on to Reggie. Surfing USA. Look out, meatheads. Make room for talent. Reggie, watch your tongue. If you learn to control your tongue, you can control every part of your personality. We control a large horse with a tiny bit in its mouth. And we can turn a huge boat with a small rudder. Sploosh. And now it's just Midge crying. And they're talking about taming animals. This magazine seems like it's all over the place. Yeah. 1 minute, a tongue may praise God. And the next minute, it may curse men who are made like God. Blessings and cursing shouldn't be one of the same mouth. Give spring. Does an apple tree produce grapes? Reg, you seem speechless. Get your tongue. No, I think God did. Let your conversations be gracious. You can find the mistakes. There are 16 mistakes in this picture. Well, obviously, Archie's pants. The saw. Betty's not wearing pants. There's Christmas decorations. Jughead refusing food. Yeah, that seems fishy to me. I can't think of anything else right now. Oh, the lady on the rocking chair in the water. Another one for Archie. Sand sculptures is fun. That's what's supposed to be. I should have got my pen for tracing. Look at all those snacks. They're basically saying like it's corruption. Have you guys ever read like a Christian-based Archie before? Because I have not. All he talks about is Jesus. There's a lot of Jesus in this. If the sun sets you free, you're really free. And normally in Archie it's like multiple mini stories, but this seems to be one giant story. Gang away. I don't remember Midge having such buck teeth. And I thought Moose and Midge were a couple. These are just some thoughts I'm having as I'm tracing the pages for you guys. Trace, 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 trace. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Ooh, it looks like Midge is gonna find some love. What a doll. Hey, gorgeous. I've got some good news for you. I have Big Bible. Yes, I have the Bible. Do you read it much? I just started. I started a few years ago, and it changed my life. Then you know the good news. I sure do. I'm learning it. And when he comes into your life, he gives your eyes to see things that you never saw before. He makes everything beautiful. Oh, Midge passed out. She's in love. Oh, here are the answers. I wonder how terribly I did. I wonder. Let's see if we can go back and find that previous page. Ah, I found it. Okay. So Archie was I, which was the girls. Jughead was A, which I got correct, surprisingly. Betty was J. Oh yeah, I forgot she's really into reading in school. Veronica was B, which was money, which I thought was her dad, not her. Moose was the question mark. Yeah, I knew that one for sure. The other ones I'm still not too sure about. Well, not that I'm not too sure, but I knew that Reggie was going to be himself because he's always himself. And I was wrong on that lady with the food. Anyways, moving on. Moose has a giant fridge. And everyone's asking him why he brought a giant fridge. And everyone's saying, is there food in there? He's like, sure, on a hot day like this, the food belongs in a refrigerator. And then they realize it's not plugged in. Moose is so silly. And then Jughead loses his mind. What a tragedy. All this food is going to waste. No fear. The Christian guy is here to save the day again. if we're not connected to the real source of life, our lives will be wasted. And then he's asking them about their whole purpose of life and how to know God and to love him. And he'll make your future as bright. He promises your future is bright. Last page, guys. It says, Jesus says, anyone who does not share my life is like a branch that breaks off and withers away. I was not expecting this to be so Christian based until I looked, like I'm looking at this back and I'm like, oh, it says Christian Comics. And then I noticed in the front it says Spire Christian Comics, which means this is Christian based, but I'm not sure if, I can't think of it at the top of my head if all like Archie comics are Christian based, but I really hope you guys enjoyed that. And that was really fun for me to read. Brought back a lot of memories. So, have a great evening, guys.